Get it how you live.
Man, I took that shit in blood.
Ain't no pulling dick.
My G, I get mine out the mud.
This rap shit costs.
So I killed it on my plug.
Thanksgiving last year?
Yeah, I did that for my thug.
20 grand in the duffel bag.
That's the type of shit a pussy do. But you can't expect the clown to keep it real. If we got jammed with the pounds, you probably would've squealed. I'm glad I seen it for myself, the streets to let you know. I just sit back, keep out the game and play it how it go. I was raised to get paid, never trick on the hoe. Before I go fuck a bitch, I come kick in your door. And that's just how it go. So nigga, I deal with you. Can't kill for no nigga, I'm gon' kill with you. Can't steal for that's the type of shit a pussy do.
Stupid ass dude. Gang, gang.
I needed to go about baby girl.
Future said they get life for this gang, gang shit, man.
Link up, my nigga. Link up.
I can't let you hold this pistol if you ain't got no body. I can't take you on no liquor if you ain't rap nobody.
Man, this ain't no Lexington, this is Lake Charles, man. Fuck you talking about?
Somewhere, baby, wherever we land. We here. We made it, baby. We did it.
Oh, she a jigga bop. Tonight I'm trying to chicken bop. Chicken bop, you know it's up, I'm really on my top. I'm on my top, say you Jake, running from the top, turn it up a notch. Jigga bop.
What it is, what it do, what it be like. Welcome back to What the Hell It News, where everything we react to, we gonna be like, what the hell it, man. Welcome back to the channel, man. We back with another video, and today we reacting to the Rail Report, man. Shout out them, salute them. And for disclaimer, this video is for education and entertainment purposes only. You know what I'm saying? And this is a reaction video. The title to this video is TBG CEO Cleezy5 possible motives. Now, cause you know it's been on my timeline, man, ever since this happened, and I want to say rest in peace to Cleezy5, man. Real big loss within that camp. You feel me? It's crazy, man. Yeah, rest in peace, Cleezy5, man. Nah, I want to say it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff people saying. You know, a lot of people pointing fingers to. Y'all already know. First person people gonna bring up is who TBG is, or who they have problems with the most. You feel what I'm saying? Or it's the prior history or whatever, back and forth. We already know who. And so people, you know, they just saying things, bro. And I get it, I understand, but we really don't know. You feel me? People just assume. You don't know. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm gonna say that. I don't know. But I can say it was definitely a hit, definitely targeted. You know, he was definitely being followed, watched. You feel what I'm saying? To be in that part of town, everything like that, cool spot, cool area, you know, laid back, and boom, you know, broad day. That's crazy, man. But I can say, you hear me? The people is not stupid, bro. They gonna put two and two together, like, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't know who else 5 might have had beef with, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? We know they definitely was young cats, you know what I'm saying? By the video footage, you feel what I'm saying? But it's definitely gonna be some get back. Definitely gonna be some get back, man. It's gonna be a hot summer, believe that. So all you gotta do is stay tuned, bro, and everything gonna reveal itself. You feel what I'm saying? Everything gonna leave a paper trail, and like I say, it's gonna be revealed. You feel what I'm saying? Once the get back get got, it's gonna leave a paper trail. You feel what I'm saying? But man, look, appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. We're gonna react to the Rap Report, see what's popping with it. Hey, hype this thing up for your boy, man. Let's get it.
Baton Rouge rapper Cleezy5, whose real name is Wes Clark, is dead after a shooting this afternoon in Baton Rouge.
Sources close to the WBRZ investigative unit say Clark was shot outside of a gym along Woodcrest Drive. News 2's Joe Collins has reaction tonight from neighbors.
Yeah, Sylvia, Michael, the shooting came as a shock to many residents who tell me that is usually a quiet area.
As far as you know, was Cleezy5 still hustling? Was he out there like moving packs or something?
I doubt it, because shit, Cleezy was in a situation where he over TBG, over the record label. From the sounds of it, he was coming from the gym. That's a healthy situation. You know, he coming from the gym, working out, getting his, life together. He just come home from the Fed. He ain't been so long, just come home. Probably less than a year. 2 years or a year. It's some shout. He was locked up with Main Music.
A lot of my partners, they don't be giving up. So they move bad, they move reckless. You know what I'm saying? That they shouldn't do. You hear me? So it ain't hard to on us. We don't duck Rick, we don't hide from nobody. And we in the streets for real. We talking, we in the streets for real. Duck the Rick. See, we don't duck Rick. So, it ain't hard to catch one of us and kill us. We'll change it because you got to. You feel me? You can pull up anywhere. You take the gang how it comes up.
Around 12:30 p.m., Baton Rouge police responded to a...
Hey, that's crazy, bro. That's why I say, man, hey, your mouth, bro. Your mouth, bro. Like, that motherfucking mouth, bro, that tongue, bro, it can get you in, if it can get you in some stuff, bro, it's like, man, it's crazy, bro. And showing up, like he said, anywhere. And that's how it happened, bro, broad day. Damn, that's crazy, huh? That's crazy, man.
Shooting along Woodcrest Drive, just off of Greenwell Springs Road. Sources close to the WBRZ investigative unit say that Wes Clark was killed in a shooting outside of a gym along Woodcrest.
How many members from TBG that they lost?
Man, listen, they lost G-Money. They lost Quick. They lost Stephen the Hardaway.
Yeah.
To me, Stephen the Hardaway was so hard on that mic. They lost a real hard rapper on that one. They lost a lot of them, man. And here they go, they just lost their CEO.
Clark, who is known by his rap name Cleezy5, has ties with TBG, the Top Boy Guerrilla Rap Collective, and Baton Rouge rapper Fredo Bang. Wednesday afternoon, police units and a coroner's van sat outside the building. Several people who live near the gym say they were in shock when they saw the caution tape.
And I come out of my subdivision there and I saw all the police cars and the body land.
Man, this nigga look like an old version of Kevin Samuels, man. Hey, come in and let me know, man. That nigga look just like Kevin Samuels, an older version, man. That's crazy.
And I saw the action, what happened. Nobody said that somebody just got shot.
Initially, when I got the call, told me YB done connected. I said, what you mean? YB boy Cleezy5 did. So he was like, I said, what makes you think YB behind that shit?
They can't put that on YB, man. They steady putting shit on YB. We don't know where that shit be coming from, man. Like,
that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I knew when that happened, that was the first person whose name was gonna come up. Like, because, they known for the back and forth, like, everybody know, a lot of bodies was dropping between the two camps, so, of course, he gonna be like one of the first people who get brought up, but at the same time, man, you don't know. So for people who be just reckless on here talking about, oh yeah, such and such, like, niggas need to chill with all that, bro, because how you gonna say something that you really don't know, or what you heard, what you think? Like, niggas be tripping with that, bro, trying to be investigating, like, I don't this ain't the channel for all that, you feel what I'm saying? Unless I got actual proof, I got, you know what I'm saying, I can stamp that, but I'm not finna come on here and say, oh, this, nah, man. We don't know who that man had it in with. We don't know, what who else, what he might have did. Not saying he done anything, but do nobody know. So yeah, don't nobody know, man. That's crazy though, man.
They got shit called karma. They got shit called karma and all that shit be real, man. They got shit people just been living, and you never know where that shit come from, bro. You can't never point. That's just internet shit. Putting the shit on. How you put that on that man, bro? You put that charge on that man like that. That man somewhere way in Utah. Somewhere you put that charge on that man, bro. Like, you can't do that.
You said you friends with Cleezy family, huh?
Yeah, Cleezy sister Bug, man. Bug, shout out to you, man. You have my deepest sympathy, man. My condolences out to your family, man. And, Bug was a friend of a friend, I met her when I was living in Atlanta, and she was out there for a minute. And, that's Cleezy's sister, bro. And, he got a couple more sisters, because, I used to follow her on Instagram. She may be still my friend on Instagram. But she good people. She love her brother, and I know, they hit hard for her family, man. Keep your head up, man.
One woman who lives right by the gym says she heard what sounded like 5 gunshots. Many residents told me they were at work when it happened, but heard about it from the news or relatives who saw the news.
It's pretty much a quiet area, and, you don't hear about what's going on. The kids are always playing around here. It seems pretty safe. But unfortunately, things like that happen, in all communities. It just so happened to be our unlucky day. I don't think it reflects negatively.
Hey, for real, Pop got a point. Like, stuff happen in and everywhere, man. Like, that is a quiet neighborhood, quiet area over there. It's a nice area to be, to live, I would say. But majority of the time, bro, when stuff like this happen, it be targeted. It be people who got things going on, something they done did, something, like some past beef, when things happen like this, especially somewhere like this, you know what I'm saying? So that's how that happened. That's how that be, even in the hood, you feel me? Like, the only thing about staying in the hood is like noisy. It's like noisy, It ain't peaceful like somewhere like this, but even in the hood, it don't be that bad, you feel me? Things happen more, but it don't be like that, if something happen, it's because, that person into it with somebody, had something going on. Somebody's house get broken into, it is most likely somebody or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? But besides that, stuff happens, in and everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
On this community at all.
Gang, gang.
I need to go about baby girl.
Future said they get life for this gang,
Damn, bro,
shit,
that
man.
nigga G,
TBG
man.
still getting money in the music game? They got
Fredo Bang
still.
Yeah, even though Fredo Bang got his own label, Bang Music, but he rep TBG. You know what I'm saying?
So I know Cleezy probably wasn't eating that much off the record biz.
Them boys, there's a lot of people probably have different type of businesses, I don't know too much of the people business, but I'm sure people have businesses where they calculate some money and
I think, like, I don't know for sure, don't quote me, but like Cleezy5 part was like more of like, for us the TBG, he had his hand with the Fredo Bang too, they was working things out there. I'm pretty sure he was getting money, you feel me? He was able to lay back and chill, like a boss, he was getting certain percentages from what Fredo Bang, like when it come to TBG, anything with TBG, yeah, he was getting percentage of that, you feel what I'm saying? Especially like the merch, TBG got merch, like when certain events Fredo or TBG might have. If Fredo on the flyer or whatever, you know, he get a cut from that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, I think he do like concerts and parties and things like that. So anything with TBG in the city or wherever, you know, he getting paid, he getting a cut, he getting a percentage of that, you know what I'm saying? So that, I think that's how he was getting his money. That was his part within the TBG, you feel what I'm saying?
And I'm sure he come home and he was well respected. And you know, their partner with money gonna bless them, put it in their life when they come home. I know Fredo probably gave him a bag when he came home. A lot of people probably was breaking him off with bags when he came home. So I'm sure he was comfortable.
So far, no arrests have been reported and no additional information has been released about Clark's death.
Yeah, man, that was it for this clip. Kind of short clip, man. I just wanted to touch up on it because, you know, a lot of people been talking about it. I never got a chance to really make a video of it. So, you know, something quick, fast, man. But, yeah, it's definitely a big loss for TBG, man. They done lost a lot of soldiers. And it's like, you know, Yoshi, he locked up. One Theezy, you know, he out. You know, hopefully he be, you know what I'm saying? He be good, you know, watch his surroundings and shit, you know. Fredo Bang. Like, that's about it in Lil Ivy. You feel me? But, yeah, man, tragic loss. And, the Phil, what's the dude name? Phil, I forgot dude's name, brother. The real Phil TV, I believe I'm saying that right. Shout out to him. But I heard him mention something about like people was hollering like sacrifice, like Fredo, like might have sacrificed something or sacrifice dude, you know, within the industry. Like, that's all cap too, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? This was just some street stuff, bro. This was just something, like I say, it could have been something he had going on, something years, like something old, you know, or whatever. But that was just some street stuff, man. It ain't got nothing to do with no industry. Fredo banging, selling out, like, nah, man, that don't make sense. Like, you know, stuff like that do happen within the industry, but we talking high ups, we talking like, you know, but do I think that? Hell no. You know, this was just some street stuff, dog. You feel me? Two youngsters, you know, they got the footage. I might put that clip in this video. You can see them. They was two youngsters, you know, skis on, all black, you know. So that's all that was, man. But yeah, unfortunately, bro. Wrong place, wrong time, bro. You feel what I'm saying? But like I say, man, a lot of things we say all our mouth, bro. It be, you know, we be helping to watch that, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, the tongue powerful, man. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Hey, to the next video, man. Y'all be safe, be blessed, man. Hey, hype this thing up for your boy. You hear me? I'm out.